And then they were free. And then they were free. The Near Post podcast. And Arsenal are top of the league. That money jingle?
No, we do not like that.
Let's revert.
We already have a jingle.
Let's revert back to type.
Back to type.
And a 1. And a 2. And a
3.
Nipples. Nipples.
Man, I go.
Oh man!
Sit down the camera. Yeah, like.
What a week in football we've had.
Motherfucker, you messing up the game.
That's what the City fans were saying to Pep.
Oh. No.
All right.
No comment.
That's what the City fans were saying to Pep. But you know what?
While we got our ass whooped, I can't remember.
We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna go straight into it because you know what? For those that don't know, I was in holiday in Portugal, and I got a video call.
Ooh.
In one of the group chats, and it was our friend Stucker.
Oh wait, was that the video call that I missed?
Yeah,
because it called a couple times. I was like, what the fuck?
He's like,
man.
He's like, where's Zeke, fam? Where's Zeke, fam? They told me that Liverpool's gonna hold a Pammy like United did. That Haaland's touching everyone.
Hold on.
He goes, where's Zeke, fam?
Stop for you. We can go to that. You know I get tired of what? You get to this place, right, where you get successful, you become successful, and then you realize ever so quickly how quickly success leaves you, because success is very fleeting. It's only the geniuses who learn how to cultivate success,
correct,
and continue to be successful. 2 major trophies in 8 years. Now listen, all granted, they're a top team. I'm not gonna say they're not. But to call on a video call must mean you have more Premier League trophies than my side. Or
oh shit.
Or you must no, because the same person you speak of was saying, but you ain't won the Champions League, fam. And all that type of stuff, right? Right. Or one Premier League title.
And you know what's funny? I didn't realize that they've only won 2
major trophies
in 8 years.
Anyway, let's not be mean, because they were winners this week. You know, I enjoyed that.
No, I just don't listen. Here's my thing. When United beat Arsenal, did I call you?
Yeah, no, you didn't.
When United beat Liverpool, did I call anybody?
No, but you were celebrating though.
No, of course, because we beat Liverpool. This is a rivalry. We beat Arsenal, I celebrate, but I didn't call you.
Yeah.
Where's Kells, man?
No, I think he was vexed. He was vexed because he was like, well, Haaland's touched United.
Haaland's touched everybody.
He's going to do the same to everybody.
And to be honest with you,
Liverpool's the only team that shut him out.
I wouldn't say shut him out,
far.
but I understand because he didn't score.
Whether you would say it or not, he hasn't scored against them.
It's factual. I mean, look.
Van Dijk, he had a masterclass?
No, let's not do that. No? Van Dijk did not have a masterclass, and Van Dijk didn't have him in the pocket.
Milner at right back.
Yeah, because Trent's trash.
Now, let me
ease up Trent.
But you know what? You know what's mad?
I love Trent. Going forward.
You know what's mad about Trent?
It's a sad story.
Let's talk about Trent. You know what's mad about Trent? Because I swear it was last week, that Arsenal beat Liverpool. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And Trent got
wait. What was the phone call in?
Oh yeah.
I digress. Go ahead. Sorry, I digress.
He was missing. I had to send out the search party.
Usually on a week by week basis, I hear Monops. Guys want to play Monops. All of a sudden, Arsenal whooped their ass and it was silent.
Yeah, he went.
So I don't know about this phone call stuff. Me and him will have a conversation at some point. I'm sure. I mean, they did lose 2-0. Well, no, 2-1. Sorry, Salah got let out the pocket for a minute at Old Trafford. My bad. As you were saying.
Oh shit. As
you were previously
saying. Anyway.
Don't talk about my boy Tyrell.
I'm gonna lie.
He's having a tough time right now, but don't talk about my boy Tyrell.
Big T.
Big T.
Back to Whoa. Anyway, back to back to Klopp.
That went fire.
I was anyway.
You're reaching.
He said.
Oh, this is what we're doing this week. Okay. Okay. Now, but Klopp
Yes, sir.
took Trent off at half time
Against who?
against Arsenal last
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said against. I
And
said he didn't
said-
start this week.
He was
No?
injured.
I said, that's what he said.
He wasn't injured this
I
week.
said he was out for 2 weeks, but I saw Trent come on the pitch.
He wasn't injured this week. He wasn't injured this week.
I saw Trent come on the pitch and replace Salah.
He was injured.
Nah, he weren't, man.
You don't think he was injured?
Nah,
You know what's interesting?
he weren't.
Speaking about this game, like I'm gonna put on my more
Neutral hat.
neutral hat. Thank you, sir. My more neutral hat. I think it's weird how it's two teams who are so tactically brilliant play such an open game of football. Like it was so back and forth. And people will say, yeah, but that just shows the class or whatever. But it kind of doesn't. It almost shows panic. Because it was so back and forth, like you attack, we attack, you attack, we attack. So what I'm effectively saying is like, how do you there was no dominance, there was no dominant periods.
I think that's by design though, because I think Klopp could have said let's do 2 banks of 4, but then that goes against everything he stands for.
right.
So it's kind of like you take the back and forth and you
Try and be the guy who wins it.
I literally think
Yeah.
they go because if you notice, like none of them go into that game chatting shit. Whoever's at the top at the point in time, like I think they go into that game accepting that's what it is.
What does this do for? What is it? I'm interested to see what it does for Liverpool.
Do you know what?
Top 4.
There's 2 things. Yeah.
They were chasing that anyway, but I'm saying,
that,
like, what does it do for them? Like, where?
It's definitely giving them a boost.
Yeah,
100%.
that's what I mean. But then Jada's out now.
A million percent.
They've lost Diaz and Jota in the space of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What's Jota got? Calf.
Jada's done until after Christmas, and Diaz is done
And
until after
Diaz
3
is
years, I think.
7 weeks. Yeah.
Jota's missing the World Cup.
Yeah.
Blood, if I'm not playing, I ain't playing.
Facts.
I ain't playing. You don't put the World Cup here. I ain't playing. No, I ain't playing. It's mad. Anything that happens now.
Yeah.
No, I ain't playing. I ain't playing.
I just think, you know what it is? I just think it's too much for them. Squad's not big enough.
I just feel
Not
like
big enough for what though? What are you now expecting?
Over
of
38
Liverpool?
games in cups, I just don't think the squad's big enough. I think they get another injury in a tough place and it starts to unfold again.
I just think the midfield looks really light.
It's raggedy. It's just raggedy in there.
Really light.
Old and raggedy. It's like an old boot.
Everything.
You ever had like an old pair of Butter Tims? No, seriously, I'm being dead ass serious. You ever had an old pair of Butter Tims? Like,
No, old pair.
not an old pair. Buy a pair and let them get old, and then you'll feel like James Milner. That's what will happen.
The thing is, you say that.
Yeah.
Then
I know, he put it in, yeah.
he put in a shift, but you're paying what is he, 36? How is Milner?
Something like that.
36, 37 around there. Yeah.
And you're putting him
In a position
at
against.
right back. It just shows the lack of squad depth that you have.
Yeah.
Because, all right, if Trent's
They
not
bought
home,
the
who
right
plays
back.
there? Joe
They bought,
Gomez?
they bought a right back, and he
innit?
got, and he got injured.
Ramsey.
Calvin Ramsey.
Yeah, Calvin
yeah.
Ramsey, but he's injured. Obviously, Chimikas and Robertson have been dovetailing this whole season almost, and
Matip can't stay fit.
Matip can't stay fit. Konate's just coming back. Joe Gomez has had a great game on the weekend, but has had stinkers previous this season. Their midfield
Also can't stay fit.
Yeah, it's also can. Yeah, agreed. Nunez is not scoring,
Oh,
not
man.
consistently.
Sorry, we're not-
No. I'm not even going to adaptation thing. I'm just saying,
No.
in terms of their,
What thing?
No, we're going there.
What's that?
I can't explain it.
So, our guy Courtney's missing this week. Because I was in the bar with him watching Liverpool v City. When Nunez went through in two chances, when Nunez went through and Salah was wide open, and Nunez decided to shit the bed with the pass.
But here's the thing. You see when you say things like that, and then I point to Mane, and I say, see, this is the difference. These are the things that happen. Mane probably would have scored. If you don't pass Salah, he probably would have scored. This is the difference.
He would have passed to Salah.
He would have passed it to Salah.
Passed to Salah.
The second one, Nunez was in front of goal. If you saw the lob, if you saw the attempted chip, I'm not gonna lie to you. You don't even see that on Monday Football. You don't even see that on Monday Football.
So here's my thing, though. So, okay. We already covered. They get more injuries. It's a wrap, right? It's about key positions. So for me, they can't afford to lose Salah. They can't afford for Fabinho to get injured anytime soon. And I would say the center back situation's shaky already, so it's like they've already lost enough there for it not to for it to already be a problem. So they put on again, I was impressed by the game, but it was too open for me. I just felt like somebody should take control of this game. And like I think City kind of bottled it a little bit for me.
Tactics were mad.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like City were.
It's Pep doing Pep things.
I don't know why he changed it. I don't get it.
Because you know what it is? Pep has a propensity to overthink things in big games. A lot. Like if you see like a lot of finals since his Barcelona days, you see a lot of the time like he all of a sudden Rodri's not playing and Gundogan's playing DM, and it's like what happened there?
But then
and Rodri's sitting on the bench like.
But you know what? as much as I don't agree with all of his tinkering, there's normally like
there's a
reason,
masterpiece somewhere.
as in like the team's doing a madness. This Liverpool team are shit in the bed at the moment.
You should beat that team.
Yeah, changing nothing. That was a given, and he changed. I'm
not gonna lie. I know it's a different game, it's a different team, but I would have went in that dressing room and said, "You see what we did to United the other week? Not only does this team have injuries, and their best players are not in the best positions, and so on and so forth. We need to embarrass them today." And I don't think it's something that Liverpool did that stopped City from doing that. I just don't think City played terribly great.
My thing is that even on top of that is that he was so stubborn to the point where he didn't make a sub to the 87th minute. So all right,
right.
You've got players that could damage.
Oh yeah, you got
on their
players on the
day,
bench.
any team.
Yeah.
You've got Mahrez, Grealish.
Yeah.
Alvarez has shown he can score. Whatever. I'm not to say that they probably will win the league, but at the moment you're chasing a leader. These are the games you want to win. You want to make sure that these are the teams that
You put them
beat.
away. Yeah.
Like
Put your rivals away.
It's nuts that you've done that.
I think the problem is again, it's almost like, it's weird, like, because when they play each other, it's just so open. No one, and the thing is, people will want to say, yeah, but it's because both teams are brilliant. Nah. Barcelona and Real Madrid brilliant. I watch those two. They're not, well, obviously Barcelona not great right now, but I watched both of those teams play in the Clasico, right? And you could see that one team was imposing their will on the other. Like you can see it. City are the better side right now. Regardless of injuries, whatever. City just have the better squad and the better side. I don't understand where the intensity in their game was, because at times it was just sideways, and then like they get in their Liverpool's box and there'd be nothing going in there. And then I think about Pep and the way he plays football, and I'm like, you're crossing the ball now? This is what you're doing now?
It's crossing it, but no, they've always crossed the ball.
No, but hear what I'm saying. They crossed the ball at the end of a move in which they've broken you down. This was crossing the ball with stationary center backs and stationary strikers in the box.
Yeah,
and you're trying to hope that because Haaland's bigger than most of them, he's going to get a header or something to create a moment. Bro, stick to your principle. Pop them. That's what City do.
I honestly think it's simple. I think Pep gets bored.
You think so?
I swear to God, because we can try and break it down until the cows come home.
It makes sense.
He sprinkles a little bit of shit on it. Just say, listen, let's.
I swear, I think he just gets bored because there's no reason as to why he done half of the stuff he done in that game, from the formation to the tactics to
no subs.
There's no, you can't justify anything he did. And in terms of it being a back and forth game, I kind of get it because they both want to press. So realistically, if you got two pressing teams, the turnover of the ball is going to be high, innit? Obviously, we know Liverpool's not in the best place, but they probably got themselves up for the City game. So I can see why the game's back and forth. But as to why Pep played how he played, I think he just gets bored.
Just try some shit.
I swear to God.
I just feel like they let Liverpool.
Yeah, the form that they're in and the form Liverpool's in, you can only say, and then because if they went into that game playing how they played before in terms of formation, tactics, etc., and the game was what it was, then we could put it down to other stuff. But changing what you changed and then seeing what we saw,
it could be like injury reasons and things, little knocks that you're just like, let's not take any risks or whatever. But
nah, man. If the City that played United played Liverpool, they would have won by 2-3 goals, in my opinion.
You know what's something else that bothers me? Phil Foden playing out wide. I'm starting to just think to myself, like, I know Bernardo Silva stood there. So obviously, you're gonna play what you play. But I think he needs to start maybe creating competition between those two. Because Kevin De Bruyne's getting team no matter what. Like,
But Banana wants to leave, so
yeah, but I just feel like Foden playing out wide is not a waste, but like a misuse of his talents.
I don't. Yeah,
He's not going past anybody with great pace in that position.
no. But we saw Mount. We saw Mount do it. It's almost like they say, this is where I'm going to put you in the team, and I want you to make your mistakes out there before I move you in the middle. That's almost what it seems like. I don't know why, because I think Foden's good enough to play in the middle now.
Yeah,
But that's almost what it seems like. I don't know why he's out there.
yeah, it's awkward to me. Yeah. Like I just think that whole game was awkward to me. I just felt like maybe it was me having a bitch moment. Maybe it was me saying like, "Get them like you got us." Like maybe that's what it was. Like I'm like, "Get them." Yeah. But like it just didn't materialize. And yeah, in certain cases, I think I'm not saying that Ten Hag's not a good manager. It's just I think that obviously these are two teams that are well into their process.
Yeah.
Process, whatever, however you want to say the word.
So
Is Liverpool in a transition? Do we think that this is the end of the era, or
Oh hell yeah, it's over. The era's been done. The era's over. Everyone's
it's done?
It was over. Yeah. It's a rebuild time. It's rebuild time. So, I mean, they're average. I think they're one of the oldest teams in the Prem. Like, name me the young guy. I mean, Harvey Elliott and the Carvalho kid. Like,
Fabio Carvalho.
yeah. I mean,
All the guys they bought are young. That basically.
yeah. But Salah's 30. Van Dijk's damn near 30.
or if
Obviously,
it's not 31?
Yeah, Hendo and Milner are done. Fabinho's damn near 30. Thiago's already 32, 33, or whatever it is.
Van Dijk's 31.
There you go. So I'm trying to say, like, these guys are like you're at the end of this era, and it's almost time to start. I mean, Konate is obviously Van Dijk's replacement, but you're gonna need another one. You can't play one centre back.
Joe Gomez.
Let's not do that.
I think that I think
That'd be a mistake.
Liverpool-
That's your plan.
Liverpool's problems in terms of the era and in terms
Robbo's
of it being the end of the look, in terms of it being the end of the era,
Yeah.
is the injury-prone players, bro. They've got too much.
Well, I mean, we talk about like United and Phil Jones and things like that, but then you look at Oxlade-Chamberlain at Liverpool.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Like, these are players who literally never see pitch.
But then you've got.
That was a master stroke of itself.
Keita, Ox,
Yeah.
Matip. We're just talking injury-prone. Matip. Who else have you got?
I mean, Curtis Jones is injured now. He's even slightly injury prone to a degree.
Slightly. We've got to say so far because this is his breakthrough year.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones. Can't say Firmino. Can't say Jota.
Yeah.
Hendo at this point now.
Yeah, it's just
How old
legs.
is Hendo?
Got like
Hendo's like 34,
they've got
35.
like 6 or 7
Yeah.
from a squad that.
That's not big.
Yeah.
It's not a big squad.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. If you have 6 or 7 players in a big squad, then it's not that bad. But the Liverpool in this time of success, even when Mane was there, they always had a small squad. And we were all saying all the time, look, if one player went missing or this guy was injured, they would struggle here.
So are we saying that Klopp hasn't got it right in terms of
No, it's
making
not
sure
Klopp.
that it's
It's not Klopp. They need to pull their balls out and put money on the table. That's all that is. I think they continue. I do think Klopp is kind of, because he had 2 bitchy moments. I feel like this week or last week and this week. Like one of the moments was, I think in the Champions League they asked him about Haman's comments about the dressing room. Kind of flipped out on the reporter, which I thought was like there was no need for that. It was just kind of weird for somebody who normally is composed. Yeah. And then I think the second one they asked him about City and spending and stuff, and he had a bitch moment there too, because he wouldn't have said that when they won the league. That's that, and I feel like the money, it does play a big factor. But the truth of the matter is your team's also. I mean, you look at what you spent.
Recruitment.
Yeah, when you look at what you spent, you spent money. So it's not the same. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's just you spent money. So
Alisson and Van Dijk were game changers.
Yeah, game changers. Yeah. Well, put it this way: when Pep came in, he spent on loads of defenders, right? And he got it wrong a couple times, and he got it right. Klopp just got it right the first time. Like, congratulations.
But he didn't.
No, he bought like Ragnar Klavan and all them men there.
No, but I'm saying like
Markovic.
I'm saying when Van Dijk came and when Alisson came, when Fabinho came, you got it right. Well, congratulations. It didn't take you as long as Pep probably to get it right.
Okay.
So, but you can't now talk about the money. you're one of the if not the best team in the country, you're the second best team in the country, right? So the money wasn't factoring in when you were chasing them down last season. It was 14 points, and you closed the gap to 2 points or 3 points.
In their defense, though, in his defense, I think it's almost like there's almost like a sea change now in where you're not finding gems no more. A gem isn't a gem. A gem's still gonna cost you 30 mil. We're now classing players that's costing 30 mils as gems.
But
so
that's the thing.
I think you're looking at it from that point of view now, like where they was in for Chouameni, for example, they were willing to put down that big bread on like a wonder kid. You get what I'm trying to say? So I think the times have changed. They have to spend that bread, and that's what FSG is not willing to do. So I think the money conversation now is.
It's a conversation, but I don't think it's a conversation which he can lean on.
Quick segue before we move on. You reckon they need to buy someone like Jacob Ramsey?
No, because they want Bellingham.
No, they want Jude Bellingham. You know what the problem is?
They may not get him.
You know what my issue is I think they need like 4 or 5 new players to come in the summer. And I think if you blow your load on Jude Bellingham, and they're not big spenders.
But that's United's problem as well.
No, but United's problem is a little bit different in the fact of like, if with Liverpool, I think even now people still be like, oh, they're still going to finish at least third, right? Like not a lot of people going to give up on themselves. Yeah. With United, it's like if United were to get into the Champions League, they're going to go big because they're going to think, well, we're in the Champions League again. Liverpool will go and get Jude Bellingham, and that'll be their whole transfer window. United will buy Jude Bellingham and like 2 or 3 other players just to if you're in the Champions League.
But I think this is what Klopp's point sort of is that.
Yeah, but you can't now say I can't compete with United. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's a thing where like, okay, cool. City have a lot of money. Newcastle are coming up. They have a lot of money. Obviously, FFP is a joke, but at the same time, there is a rule where you can only spend 70% of what your club make.
Yeah.
So in this particular argument, if you look at what Liverpool are doing, they can't just say we're gonna buy Jude Bellingham. They can't. The squad's not big enough for you to just buy Jude Bellingham. It doesn't.
No. That's impossible. They can't do that.
And I'm sure they won't. But
I think that's what Klopp's campaigning for. I think
if Jude goes Liverpool, that's at least 100 mil. That's 200 mil in 2 transfer windows on 2 players.
All right. So we was talking about this the other day, and I think I don't know how accurate this is, but Dortmund's guys come out and said they want 130 mil or 80 to 85 up front. So
Liverpool not give him 85 up front. That's a City or United type deal. That's not or even.
It is a City or United type deal. However, for Jude, who I think you can't fail on.
No. If you're a top side in the Premier League and you know he wants to come to the Premier League, you cannot fail on getting Jude Bellingham. It's that simple.
Yeah, you can't.
Like City, Chelsea, everyone should be Arsenal. They should all be like, oh, boom. And I'm not even trying to take the piss. The only team that's not going to get him is Spurs.
Oh no, 100% Spurs. Spurs ain't got hope in hell.
Yeah, but the rest of them all need to be like, hey.
I honestly think whoever Bellingham wants to go to, I don't even think they need to be interested. So let's just say Liverpool say we can't afford it, and Jude says, "Yo, like shout Liverpool, I want to go there." They buy him.
Yeah,
that's what I think we're at. And now, honestly, where we are now, I can see Liverpool spending 200 M's next summer. Easy.
If they don't get the Champions League, they're gonna have to. But then that hampers your Jude Bellingham conversation in that situation.
Even if they do, but just because they have to.
I don't think they do though.
What, to keep up with the Joneses?
I don't think they do though.
What, you don't think they have to spend 200 mil?
No, I don't think they do it.
I don't think they do it.
I don't think they spend the 200 mil.
No, I think they do it.
I don't think. You know what I think the problem is?
They do it.
If they were gonna do it, they would have done it this summer. No, but genuinely, Slims. Don't you think they do it this summer though? All right, cool. You could be waiting for Jude.
From they didn't get Chouameni, I knew what they were on.
Okay, fair enough.
That seemed like a done deal, and then they let Real Madrid do it. Well, whether they let them or
it just fell apart.
They weren't willing to part with that.
I just don't see. I don't see them spending 200 million.
I think in a world where you've seen Van Dijk go from Superman to a very good centre back. You've seen Trent get vilified, and you don't know whether he's going to get back to his heights. You're seeing Hendo's legs like now show, even though I still rate him, I still think he's underrated. But
he's a good leader, but
yeah, you're seeing it. You're seeing it. You're seeing Milner having to be used more, and really, you just want him as a voice.
They give him a new deal, no?
I rate Simicast as a
Yeah, so do I, you know.
I rate Simicast.
I like Tsimikas.
So Simicast and Robertson, they're probably nothing to worry about. You got Nunes, they'll probably have nothing to worry about long term. You've got Jota, he's good.
Yeah,
he's
solid player.
He's good, solid. That'll probably be in and around the squad. You got Salah, like you said, he's 30. Like,
Do you reckon they sell him in the summer?
Who?
Salah.
Nah, you can't.
probably not.
afford to.
I think they're gonna rest with that. They're gonna be good with that now until he's dead. I think.
Yeah.
Not literally, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Until he can't do it anymore.
yeah, you got Thiago, who I think could go until he's like 48, but he's the age he is, and he's injury prone.
Yeah.
So I think with all of those factors, and we know how expensive the coin is, I don't think they can afford to not spend 200 mil. That how can they not?
I guess we'll see.
We will.
I guess we'll see. Let's talk about the rest of the Prem. Brentford, Brighton. Ivan Tony Brace.
Yeah, no, I was saying this since before we got here.
What was you saying, dog?
I think it's time. I think it's time that
think it's
United
time.
probably put a cheeky January bid in.
Is it?
Yeah, and the reason being is, but when you get to United, I'll tell you why. But yeah, well done to
okay.
him. Well done to him, and I do rate him more now than I did before, for sure.
Unlucky for Brighton. They were woeful in front of goal, missing chances.
I think that's their biggest problem right now.
Yeah.
That's their biggest problem.
Did you know?
Yeah, go on.
Solly March hasn't scored a Premier League.
Yeah, I did hear that the other day, actually.
I heard that like before I left. That's crazy.
Yeah, I heard that the other day. You know what's so crazy about them? I just don't. They've continued to do what they were doing under Potter, but now it's like the not scoring thing is a bigger
issue.
Yeah, bigger issue than it was before. I think January they definitely dig in their pockets down there and see what they can pull out.
Yeah, 100%.
Their problem is though they're gonna have to find a gem. Nobody who's guaranteed to back goals is gonna go Brighton. With all due respect.
No, 100%. But that's what I'm trying to say. If you got Salcido and you got, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to Wepu as well, man. Like, obviously having the heart condition and stuff.
100.
Hopefully, whatever career path he chooses, he's successful at it. But
I think he said he's going to stay in football, but
yeah, hopefully whatever he chooses to do, man, he's good at it. And bless his family in that. But they found gems, essentially.
No, but not up front. No.
No, not up to date. But I'm saying you got to apply that.
they find the midfield gems.
Yeah. You got to apply that same energy.
Whoever's doing that midfield recruitment, I'm here for it.
But up front,
they need to apply that same energy.
bearing in mind they've tried.
Yeah.
That Ali Joao Babash.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
Say that again.
Sorry, brother. I ain't even.
Sorry, brother.
Sorry,
Say it one more time.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Just for me.
I'm not gonna do that.
Come on, bro. Just one more time. I just need to hear it.
There's bit song.
Yeah, I'm back.
I was waiting for like Fleur D. Yeah. Nah, sorry, brother. What, you get me?
Bye.
There was him. They've tried a few. Obviously, Mopai, Welbeck. You get me? So they have been trying. So they're gonna have to find one. And hopefully it bangs. Otherwise, it's gonna be the same thing. Because their centre mid formula is gonna work. You know
Even get one on loan, like even if you go to PSG and get what's his name, Antikite?
Yeah. No, but I think they got to shoot for. Like, you can't do the loan thing. I think they need to just go and spend like, if they got it, like 30 million and find something that's not tapped into yet, and then something South American or something.
But then we're not gonna spend too long on this. But even like you say 30 mil, so like Jonathan David was available for 35 mil. He wouldn't go Brighton. This is what I'm saying where we're at.
No, I know, but that's what I'm trying to say. You gotta, because we're like,
You can't go a little bit. You got to go Toulouse and them, man.
you see people
But then
like
it won't be 30 mil.
No,
and
but
then
I'm saying,
and then it's just a risk.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you get Salcido for what they got him for.
Who?
Salcido, midfielder.
Yeah, they got Caicedo.
Caicedo, yeah. So you get him. Like, you got to kind of dig in that pool and see what you can unearth.
Yeah, but then bearing in mind, they
Midfield is different though.
No. I'm not talking
miss
and
it.
comparing those situations. What I'm saying is that
They don't miss.
They don't miss.
apply that energy to the forward position.
But then
and try and find someone in
I
that
just
mold.
think that the goals, it's a conversation that we had before. When you're a goalkeeper and a goal scorer, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think
There's guys out there, like, but it just depends if they're going
right now, top level strikers.
El-Nesri, Sevilla.
Yeah, it's possible.
Raul de Thomas. Back goals last season in La Liga. Yeah, man's.
Would he go?
Man, watch a couple games. Yeah.
I know that one. But would he go?
That's the thing, though. That's the thing.
This is what I'm trying to say. They have to find a balance.
Or maybe a striker that's in the Prem that's fed up and wants game time.
Who? We're talking about taking them to the next level. Who?
Cheeky fair for Nketiah.
Nah, stop. The next game.
Nah, but I think if I have a cheeky faith, I'll maybe fair Nketiah.
You know
The
what?
game.
I'm liking what Nketiah is doing, but I'm not signing him to be
He's not a 38
to get
game
my
striker.
to get my 18 goals that I want.
That's just
But
at this
he'll
point.
back
in
more
time-
than Welbeck.
No.
Huh?
But right now, that can't be. It sounds crazy. That's not what you can measure this by.
No, 100%. But
Like, because he'll get more goals than Welbeck, we should get him. It's like
No, 100%.
You got to get like a whole other class of players. What I'm saying, effectively.
yeah, but I think he hasn't been given the opportunity.
No, listen, and
I
Nketiah
was
doing
actually
well.
here for him to go to Palace.
Listen, no, and Nketiah is doing well.
I want him to go to Black Ballers FC. I want him to do it.
You know what they need?
see.
You know what they need? You remember when Benteke first came to Aston Villa?
Yeah.
And he was just different gravy.
Yeah.
That's what they need. Unearth someone like that who comes in and he's just different gravy.
Yeah.
And it's like, but he just can't fall off like he did. That's all that is.
There must be someone out there, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but you
I don't know his name. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
He might be out there.
but that's
But
their problem. That's their problem.
You know what? Someone, yeah, but you should never buy a player off the back of a tournament. But you never know.
Like who?
Someone in the World Cup might stand out.
Nah, do you know what? But do you know
It's an
what?
argument.
This because of this World Cup's right in the middle. I'm more here for it.
Yeah.
For a player to have a good World Cup, yeah, you buy them in January and they fall off. That is a mad.
That purple patch is like green.
That is a mad. So you're more likely to sign a player like them, have a good World Cup. You sign them and they continue that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got,
And then next season you're gonna be like, oh, he's not that great, but
yeah, you know what I'm trying to say?
Nah, I hear it.
good. What's
Well,
the next name? What's the next
My
one?
boy Brendan.
No,
You know what? He got the draw with Palace.
I mean, here's my thing, right?
Waste, man.
Again, here's my thing. Again, we could talk about Brendan every day of the week, and the truth of the matter is I will always bring up the fact that he hasn't been able to refresh that squad for a while. Not like a proper refresh, and that's the situation he finds himself in. I remember a couple weeks ago I said succession plan, and the truth of the matter is isn't one. A lot of players are there and probably shouldn't be there.
They don't want to be there.
Then some players don't want to be there exactly 100%. Jamie Vardy's never been replaced. Patson Daka's not good enough. There's just no. I'm being dead ass serious.
See, he did there.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Hey, Cordy, said it for you. Said it for
Nah,
you.
Cordy will watch this episode and know it's the truth because hold on. Here. What was the score?
No.
All right, cool. So I'll rest my case.
Right.
Like the defense rest.
Patson.
If Patson Daka was
Patty.
good, or is he, not saying he's not good.
Juice, we all played the whole game.
Oh God, I'm just saying
You know
because you know what it is. I was with you with the Drewsbury whole thing, but then you start talking shit about Martinelli, and I was like, you know what? You can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm not allowing that to happen. Next game, man. Next game. I don't even want to talk about the other team.
That was a stinky game.
Palace should have beat them. It's that simple.
That was a stinky game.
Fulham, Bournemouth.
Mitrovic scored, so I'll give Courtney that.
Oh, you see what Jefferson Lerma did as well?
Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Jefferson Lerma.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Hey, that first goal though, Bournemouth's
Yeah.
first goal. That's like poppy.
Yeah. It was. It's like just put it in.
Yeah. It was good. Listen, so what? Gary O'Neill to get a job?
He has to now.
I told you that, man.
You know, I think
Yes,
the problem
dude.
is. You know, I think the problem is they could run to an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer situation.
Bro, but no, man. But you know what? Here's the difference.
Interim this shit to the end of the season and see what's out there.
Here's the difference. Yeah.
One for 11th.
Here's the difference.
They still get relegated though.
No, boy, I don't know. I ain't winning.
Everton to start picking up. Oh wait, best defense in the league.
Yeah, they are. Are they still?
As long as Rodgers continues to shit the bed, Gary O'Neill is calm.
Nah, bro.
How long does that happen? World Cup's coming. Listen, this break coming up could be like a blessing in disguise for Rodgers.
But it could be a blessing in disguise for those teams that's got really that's with players that's come up because a lot of them are not internationals.
No, true. But what I'm saying is those players get to go and get a breath of fresh air. They get to go and be somewhere else. They get to go and be in a better environment.
Yeah,
the environment at Leicester
for sure.
must be slightly stinky at the moment. So being there week in, week out, not getting results, not winning, trying to stay upbeat, can't stay upbeat. So this break could come really in a good moment for Rodgers, for the team, for everybody.
All right, maybe, but
I'm not saying it's definitely. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Gary O'Neill, comparing him to Oli, I know. Like,
No, I'm not comparing the two.
I'm
not comparing him. I'm not comparing
him.
But he said it.
But you see the optics, yeah.
Stand Ollie. That's why.
See the optics, yeah. Gary O'Neill
Yeah.
actually looks like he knows what he's doing. Whether he does or not, we don't know. And
We'll find out. We'll find out
And I'm
today.
finna say he's working a miracle. I don't care.
Yeah, he's in the
That team's
madness.
not great.
Absolutely.
That team's not that
miracle,
great. But anyway,
Did you?
We
Let's
digress.
talk about. Wolves and Forest. Did you see what was going on Twitter?
Nah, I didn't. Nah, what happened on Twitter? You know what's so crazy? So when I go on Twitter, I'll tell y'all for free. When I go on Twitter, all my Twitter feed, right, is Collegians out. Like, I stick to that. But I don't, like, when I scroll through, that's most of what I see. So I need to, like, update my, like,
I got it sent to me.
What happened? What happened? Sorry, I didn't know.
Basically, I'm even trying to bring up now.
Jeez, bro.
They're G's. Look at this. So on Twitter,
yeah.
Forrest has put up the thing with the Wolves saying playtime.
I did see that. Yeah. I did see that. What do the Wolves do?
And then Wolves out half time said playtime's over. With the hatch in the tree. Said yo.
But you know what's so crazy? I just glossed past it. Like I didn't really even deep it. I was just like, we glossed past it.
But you know what? Though,
That's funny though.
So
I like teams are doing that.
No,
though.
I got so much time for that. Yeah, apparently Forest are pissed still.
But you can't do that.
You can't do that and lose.
No, but apparently they were pissed with their own
guy, yeah.
media people, and I think Wolves as well.
But I think that's cool
Maybe.
though. I think that's dope. I like when players.
Like that as well.
I like when players go on social media and be saying stuff like.
Because they're probably looking at it from the respect angle.
Fuck with that, man.
Yeah, nah, man.
I love it.
I want teeth in the game, bro.
I
don't like this handshaking shit in the dressing rooms and all that type in the tunnel and all that.
But at the same time, you can still do that. But have that. Like the fans are
It's
gonna
better.
do. The fans are gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, the fans are gonna do it. You
So
might as well get on the boat.
If you lead with it, and then it can be respectful, innit?
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Diego Costa, is he still got what it takes to do something in the Prem?
I think he's got what it takes to help them. I don't know if he's going to score a lot of goals, but I think he's got what it takes to help them.
You don't want Costa to be your
primary goal scorer. Yeah. No, not at this age at least.
Tottenham, Everton.
Again, best defense in the league, right? What was the score?
What was the score? 2.
I'm not going to lie to you. I saw Harry Kane outrun one of them center backs. I don't know which one it was.
Probably a Cody.
I don't know which one it was, but apparently these are really good center backs as well. I don't know.
What strong is he?
I don't know.
Yeah, but they are, and they got the best. But you said this in the car. You know what Conte and Spurs do?
They're stinky. They stink up
out the place and they win.
Yeah.
Do you know? It's actually starting to piss me off now.
What?
They might piss you off tomorrow.
You ain't got to play them tomorrow.
We gotta play them tomorrow.
You ain't got to play them tomorrow.
You gotta play them tomorrow,
bro.
I'm not confident.
I
about
find it annoying. Like
I think if you stretch them, they're in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think tactically, if you Ronaldo can't play tomorrow, but we'll get to Ronaldo. But if you stretch them,
without speaking about United, how would you say you beat Spurs? This Spurs, and I ain't saying it like they're it, but how'd you beat this smelly Spurs?
What I'm about to say, United aren't capable of at this point.
Yeah, that's what I said. Forget United.
Yeah. So I don't want this. No, the reason I was saying that because I didn't want at the end for you to say United can't do that. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That's why I was like,
no. That's what I led with. Forget United. How would the team beat Spurs?
Okay, so the first thing you got to do with Spurs is pin them. Yeah, I like what Wolves did against them, and I think Brighton as well. Yeah. I think they just pinned them in their half. Yeah. Now you need penetration. Neither one of those teams have that. So you need someone who's gonna like make a run or something like that. I think you guys pinned them too. Actually, not like arguing.
Pin their wingbacks.
Yeah, pin the wing. Yeah, but it's not even that because they don't. You know what's so crazy? They don't even use that as a real outlet. Yeah. They play so narrow through the middle. They're not flying wingbacks. So I think what you have to do. Thomas Partey pulled out a banger, and then all of a sudden they had to come out. If you can score first, and this is what anybody, this is what Gareth Southgate failed to do against Italy. This is what all these teams. This is what you failed to do against Italian teams. An Italian managers have a mentality of defend first, score, hold what you have, hit them on the counter. If you can pin them and get a goal, they have to come out.
Yeah.
Spurs have good players, but the truth of the matter is that if they have to come out and play and you can pick them off, it's curtains. And you have to target those fullback areas because they're pants in those areas. Doherty, all of those guys. Sessegnon's the only one, and Jed Spence, based on the fact that he doesn't really play, he did get 5 minutes the other day against something, but yeah. I feel bad for the kid. I'll take him. I'd actually take him. But we'll get there. The point is that at this point, there's always around Spurs. It's just no one's doing it. And Arsenal were the only one to do it.
You got 5 minutes the other day.
He got 5 minutes.
He got 5 minutes the other day. Nah, big up my guy, man. He got 5 minutes.
I would leave Emerson Royale with the ball.
Yeah.
Hey, go on, play.
Yeah, like, no, play that side. Let them play that side.
Go on, play. What you got?
It's like if Wan-Bissaka was playing for us. It's like, no, let them play out from that side.
You know,
everyone on the left, let them go to the right.
Let me tell you something. Do you remember the time, where Bayern took Robin and Ribery and targeted Monreal?
Yes.
and
they were
absolutely
doubling on that side.
slapped
Well,
the
it was
shit.
7-2.
Yeah.
They slapped the shit. I think it was 5-1 or something like that. But they made
No, that
Monreal.
I mean.
Yeah. They made Monreal into a bitch. It was so.
But you know what that
deep.
is? But you know what that
You
is?
just gotta do that.
Yes.
Do that.
And I think
play two wingers on one side, buddy.
if Emerson Royale plays, you almost have to, because he's the one that I think is the weak link in that back line. You almost have to say to whoever's playing on that other side, whether it be United tomorrow or whatever, look, the double up has to be nuts, and tell someone like Casemiro to come across and cover any counterattack, so you can allow whoever left back in that left winger just to eat him alive. Yeah. Because they don't have the legs in midfield. Like if you really deep it, Bentancur and
Benton, do you know what? I do think he has legs. I can't lie.
no, what I mean by legs is not he's capable of getting up and down. What I'm saying is if you're dominating the ball, he's not pressing you. He's not closing gaps.
Yeah, no.
He's more so like, I'm picking the ball up in areas where you've made mistakes.
100%. But then Højbjerg, that's what they got Højbjerg for.
But he's not good at that either.
Nah, I think he is.
He's alright.
I respect Højbjerg. I respect.
A lot of Tottenham fans don't, you know. A lot of Tottenham fans don't.
A little bit. I'll speak some Spanish for you. Un poco.
So you can't just their talent ID. Villa Chelsea.
From what you guys showed me earlier, man. Damn.
Actually, you know, before we even go to Villa Chelsea, I didn't even get to talk about Everton. I feel like they had the chances to get something out of that game.
100%. But again, when you're running the roads,
Lampard's proving a lot of people wrong, you know.
Nah, but when you're running the roads with Stinky Calvert-Lewin and these guys, man, it's just not.
Yeah, 100%.
Nah, man, you gotta get them.
Despite the adversity that he's facing, he's actually been doing okay.
No, 100.
I have to give him his props.
I know. I'll give him the props. But what I'm trying to say is, again, you're running with stinky bowlers still. There's a lot of things that have changed.
He's had to run with what. No one goes out and buys Mope.
He's got what he's got.
You get me? Like
He's got what he's got.
You know, they came over to him and say, "Look, Mope is available."
They went over and they said, "Look, bro, we got Mope, we got Asambelonga, and we got."
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like he got a list.
I think the only thing I'm giving him respect for is finding out that
it will be.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like it was an accident, but
That's it.
yeah, we'll be saying
That's
this
it.
thing right now.
You're still yet to find out about that conversation, by the way.
What conversation?
How Iwobi ended up in centre mid.
Oh no, we're gonna do that. Don't worry. I already sent a message. Boy, just busy. You know, he's scoring goals out in Canada and stuff.
I just
Boy's
want to know.
busy. Don't worry, we're gonna find out.
I just want to know.
We're gonna find out. I got him.
But yeah, Chelsea, Villa.
Listen, hold tight, Tyrone Mings, man. Like he's gonna need help.
As we talk about Lampard doing all right, what's Gerrard saying?
Do you know what?
Oh, Gerrard needs to be sacked. I genuinely believe that.
Bro, you know what? At this point, yeah, you say Gerrard's name, and in my head, all I hear is Undertaker's theme music. I swear down. You know when it goes, like, bro, like
The chimes.
I swear, I defended like when he came to the Prem. As a football fan, obviously because he's a Liverpool man, as a football fan, I was excited because his character is everything you kind of want in a manager, innit? And then obviously what he done in Rangers, I found it impressive, and I did watch it closely. But he's come over and it's just been smelly, bro. And then you see when you look at, not to say I watch Villa every week because I don't, but you see when you look at his team selections, yeah, like week to week, not much changes. Like it's like Buendia or Coutinho, and then Watkins and Ings or one of them, like. On Mings in, Mings out. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? You're not changing much. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of like
you're not taking enough risk. And in that, you're just doing the same thing all the time.
The same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of what you have available to you. I'm not to say that Villa haven't spent.
I think the problem is, I think also the fact that we're not talking about Ramsey as well is like a big indictment on Gerrard. Being a midfielder, having a midfielder that like talent ID and that skill. And he's young and you can mold him, and we're not seeing him shining in that team.
He's gonna leave.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard because you would think, for me, he's probably their best asset at the moment. And the fact that you're not talking about him even in a loss or a win or whatever, he's not really.
Nah, do you know what? No.
I'm not saying it's all Gerrard. I'm just saying.
I will say when I do watch Villa, when I have watched Villa, Ramsey has stood out to me. So I will say that I think more of an indictment in Gerrard for me is I couldn't tell you what football he's trying to play.
Yeah, facts.
Sounds like an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer situation.
Yeah, but it's not like it's a freestyle, so it's less like Oli.
Yeah.
I just couldn't tell you what he's trying to do.
I think I'm not shocked. You saying that you're impressed about the Rangers thing shocked the shit out of me. I wasn't impressed by that at all.
Wasn't you?
Nah, look at the league, man. You play Rangers. I mean, you play Celtic 4 times.
But
I mean, really
fine,
true.
but-
I'm not saying that you don't have to get them playing.
No,
that's not what I'm saying.
He was also doing good in Europe, though.
That too. That too. No, he got them. Did
he catch Celtic cold?
He got them. Nah.
You don't think he caught it? Well, look what's happening now.
Rangers.
You don't think he caught Celtic cold?
Remember where Rangers were?
Yeah, but then.
No, you're right. But I'm saying, I think his period of time coincided very well in the cold Celtic side too. No. I don't think he was just that great, and because Celtic were poor, like really poor, maybe more poor than they've been.
Yeah, but
in recent times.
But
is it him or is it just them not being great?
I don't think he caught Celtic at too bad of a time. I can't lie. Or I'm saying I'm not putting it on that. I'm definitely not putting it on that.
Mason Mount bags of brace.
Do you see the first one?
I did. It's stinky, but the free kick is what I want to talk about.
No. Yeah.
You trying to protect your cousin?
First of all,
if
that was my cousin. I swear to God, everything I love. If that was my cousin, I'd do this. I swear to you. I pull my phone out. I get his number. I call him right fucking now, and I'd be like, "Bro, you're on the Near Post podcast. Tell me, and get him to talk." Swear to God.
I just don't understand how that header happened. It's not like you were under the ball. He positioned himself correctly. He jumped, and it's like the ball did backspin, like Rafael Nadal.
All right, talk about it. Talking about it from a technical standpoint.
Go on, defend your cousin.
And then, I'll chill. I swear to God. Nah. Like, talking about it from a technical standpoint, I think he just completely shit the bed and misread what the fuck was going on. No, I don't think he's a good center back by any stretch of the imagination. I think he's trash, but I'm just saying, like, I need to stop doing this because one day I might want to interview these people. I don't want to say he's trash. I just don't think he's good. Let's just say that. I don't think
we will show him.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, listen. No.
Because I don't want to do that.
You know what we'll say?
I don't want to do
we'll
that.
say, Tyrone, big man, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fix up.
What you did against Chelsea.
No, I said to his face. Hold on. I said to his face. I just don't want to not get the opportunity.
Obviously, we're not on your level of football. We know that, but we're talking about for your level.
Explain this to me.
That's mad. But even at grassroots, you can't do that.
No. Do you know what?
You can't do it like it's something you can stop.
But you know what? We're not talking about this. We're not even. I don't think at this point we're talking about ability. Yeah. Like, he just cannot be trusted, bro. Like, it's just this ain't ability. I can't trust you, bro. Like, you're making a mistake. Like,
but
you make a mistake.
Thing.
Huh?
Sounds like a joke.
Wait. Let me paint a picture for you.
Call him Mings a cheating man.
Let me paint a picture.
Dirty button.
Where the girl's like, I don't trust him.
Let me paint a picture for you. He's captain of the club. That gets stripped from you. Confidence low. Performances become stinky.
So he does them hitters.
Listen, stop. I'm just saying that could play a factor in his performances.
No, because why did he get stripped to the captain?
If he's not mentally
that's Steven Gerrard's fault.
If he's not mentally ready, he shouldn't be playing.
No, he didn't select him as a captain initially.
No, but I'm saying he did strip him as a captain.
No, so he didn't select him.
I know, but I'm saying you stripped him as a captain.
Yeah, because he weren't going to be in the team.
But now he's in the team because you're a jackass and you.
No, because Diego Carlos is injured.
Right, because you didn't foresee the future, so maybe you shouldn't be shitting on people so early.
No, because Diego Carlos was his replacement.
No, but I hear what you're saying, but you can't foresee the future. So you shouldn't be in the dressing room thinking, I'm making these type of decisions, and then all of a sudden something comes to bite you in the ass. Now you need me.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'll tell you for why. You've bought someone, to replace this said guy. Mm-hmm. Now, the reason you're taking a captaincy off him is because this guy is not going to be in the team all the time long term. Yeah, so your replacement, Diego Carlos, has now got a long-term injury for the season. Mm-hmm. And you can't foresee that. It's impossible. And as a matter of fact, how unlikely is it? If that was in the bookies, your odds are 1,000 to 1.
No, I hear that. Unless Kels is praying for it. All I'm saying is that I wouldn't make such decisions not being able to guarantee certain things. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not saying that's a reason why that header is fucking crazy.
No, I hear you. But that But you kind of have to make that decision because I think at the same time
You can strip him, but it can't be you're not playing. That's what my issue is.
I don't think he did that. I think he stripped him of the captaincy,
Which is probably leading into you're not playing.
because you're not gonna be my starting centre back. If preseason he's looked at his team and said my 11's gonna be boom 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 boom, and he didn't fit into that. So it's like if you're not gonna be my starting centre back, then you're not gonna be my captain. And I hear it.
Fair enough. Mountain scores a brace.
Brilliant free kick.
Potter, is that unbeaten? Still unbeaten?
Yeah. You know.
I think
There's a problem brewing.
we'll see.
Yeah. Rich James is injured, but I see Conor Gallagher in the side. I see he's trusting his British
Did he
guys.
start Connor?
Yeah.
I'm still in this place.
Did he start him? No, he didn't.
I'm sure I saw. I'm sure.
No, he came on. He came on at half time. He swapped.
Kovacic.
He swapped. He made 2 subs at half time, I believe.
Oh, Aubameyang came up for Conor.
Yeah.
I think
he swapped it quick though, but he didn't start. Raheem started for wing back.
I reserve judgment. New manager bounce is still a thing. So we'll wait and see.
I'm scared.
But so am I.
You've heard it here first.
Slightly.
I'm gonna leave it up to new manager bounce right now. We'll see what happens.
I'm scared.
All right. Southampton, West Ham.
Declan Rice.
I think that's the only game I didn't.
I didn't really watch it. I saw bits and bobs in terms of like just watching highlights and stuff. Again, just 2 stinky teams, man. It's not that West Ham are not playing well or doing good things, but there's 2 stinky teams. Southampton ain't even up and down like they used to be. They're just down. Like they don't excite me in any shape, way, or form. Like nothing they do.
Southampton.
Bella, our guy, Bella Kotchop. He dislocated his shoulder.
Oh man.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. I told you about West Ham. It is what it is. I think Paqueta had a good game. I think he's starting to play well now. I think he hit the bar. Scamacca, he's playing well. Rice found bottom bins or side bins, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's just like you get me. Moyes was complaining about the Southampton's goal. Ref got in the way. He was kind of right. He was right about it. But yeah, bro, West Ham's just gonna be down there, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna be there.
They're gonna be down there. There ain't much to report on that still.
I hear that. Southampton relegation candidates.
Not yet.
What?
Relegation candidates.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro,
I think so.
Bournemouth's doing this. Where the fuck you think you go? Where you going?
It's not even a get over here. It's get over there.
Where you going, man? There's
Get
a
over
queue.
there.
There's a queue, bitch.
Get over there.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
That's funny.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
funny.
United and Newcastle.
So me and Slims had this conversation.
Before you even go
Yes,
into
sir.
it,
Yes, sir.
was that the result that was deserved?
Yeah, we didn't deserve to lose.
We didn't deserve to lose. I think.
Did you deserve to win?
No.
Okay, so
I think I'm gonna leave with this. Last season, me and Sims having this conversation, and I said to him last season, you can't fault Ronaldo because the ball's going in the back of the net. Everything he touched, he was either rescuing United or other. This season, he might as well just not be there. Okay. And I think for somebody, all right. So there's ego, and then there's reality.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Reality is when I was 12, 13 years old, I could play football up until like I was 18, 19, 20, I'd say 25. I could play football every day without feeling anything. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Bro, I need like a day or two. That's why I said I need an extra session in the week, but it needs to be Thursday. I play football on Monday. Yeah. I need 2 days just to like chill out. And Ronaldo is a premier athlete at probably the top of the athlete list of like any sport. But we're seeing the end. And the reason why we're seeing the end is because now he's trying to do things his body just can't do.
Yeah, fair.
And it's hurting us. And the reason why it's hurting us is because if he was smart.
He's not playing that much though.
No, he's playing enough.
Now
That's the problem.
Now he is.
Remember, Martial's injured.
Martial played 1.5 games, you know.
Yeah, Martial unfortunately has got this niggling abductor injury. No. The thing is, Martial, when Martial has played, United are better. 10 times better. Just because it's someone who's mobile, can hold up the ball and stuff. Rashford has his things, but Rashford is more, I'm going to run in behind you and cause danger. Martial can come towards the ball, turn you, and play those players in. Or go in behind you and hurt you. He has the fastest that's needed. The problem with Ronaldo is that I don't think what he's realized is, like, yo, bro, you can't do that no more. So stay in the width of the posts. So that's where you're going to make your money.
Does that, are you saying January you need him out?
Yeah, no, he's leaving January. I think even if United
Sporting Lisbon.
I don't know, whoever. I think whatever I heard a rumor that Chelsea were looking to try to pull him in. I don't know, but again, I just look at it like, even if you send him on loan, pay him just so he can leave. Like, bro, pay his wages at least to the end of the season. Basically, this is last season anyway, so it doesn't matter. Basically, regardless,
he needs to accept he is now Gary Lineker. Be a poacher, bro.
Yeah, he's a poacher. And the thing is, God's honest truth, we were saying this. Rashford gets a header in the last couple minutes of the game.
If that's Ronaldo, he scores. Yeah,
he scores. So here's my problem. If we all know if it's Ronaldo, he scores.
Why is Ronaldo not in that position?
Exactly. And that's not a Ten Hag thing. Because Ten Hag is not going to sit there and say, oh, go be Ronaldo from 10 years ago and go dribble around the box and go find passes to go hunt the game. He's going to say, listen, this is what you do. Stay in here. Do this. But Ronaldo, and you can tell by, like, when he got subbed, how he came off. I don't like, and I know I'm not talking about the game, but really, truth, this is the bigger problem. I just feel like, you know, you're not playing well. How dare you even look upset?
Bro, it's
like, you should know, if you're such a professional, you should know, you know what? It's not my day today.
And it's like what we said, that he's more upset that he wasn't given the opportunity to score
than it was the team that he's hurting the team.
His performance. Yeah. He was given the team.
The moment Rashford came on, United became more dangerous.
A threat. It was a threat.
Became an actual threat.
But he missed a crucial.
Yeah, but listen, at the end of the day, I could be upset at that 100%. But the fact is that if Rashford starts the game, do United score goals? Because we started and there's no doubt about it. We started the player who's probably the greatest goal scorer of all time.
Listen.
Well, what does that do? No. I'm talking about numbers. I'm not my opinion. But that's what I'm trying to say. You can play a guy who's the greatest goal scorer of all time. But again, if you're not in a position to score the goal.
Like, you know what it's like though, bro? I'm done with it, yeah. It's like, how long are we going to hold on to this for? Yeah, boom, it's CR700, we get it. But we're talking about today.
It's a dead issue.
I can't come to your workplace, bro, with my SATs results.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So, like, big up what he's done, but we're here today.
It's time to go.
Yeah. No, I just think it's a thing of, if he just stuck to what he should be good at, we would not have a problem.
I think he should have left in the summer, and that's that.
Yeah. Well, that's his fault too, though. Because why'd you say that in June? You should have said that in April. You should have said that in March. He waited to see what suited him.
No, something changed.
You know what I think is deep as well? I think he took a shot to his ego when nobody came.
Hell yeah.
Nobody came.
I think he started to realize, yeah, I'm old.
I don't think it's old. I think he doesn't realize that. I think what the problem is, he's like, what's their problem?
Yeah.
I'm Cristiano Ronaldo. What's their problem? Why don't they want me?
It's everybody.
That's his problem. So ultimately on the game, we didn't deserve to lose. We didn't deserve to win.
Joe Linton. Hitting the post, hitting the bar.
Yeah, I mean...
Second one, he should have scored.
Yeah. I mean...
but then Rashford should have scored as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it's 1-1 there, I suppose.
Fred.
Shocking.
Newcastle should have had a penalty. So
yeah.
Should have.
Oh, yeah.
Should have maybe one or
both
two.
of them, yeah. Varane's one.
You know, with Varane's one, honestly, if you watch it back, Martinez saved him. Yeah. Because Martinez made the recovery run. And that's the only reason the ref didn't give it. It's because, although it's not right, Martinez covered Varane, so Callum Wilson wasn't getting the ball. However, the contact was already made, so it's a penalty. But that's the only reason he didn't give it.
I think other than that, it wasn't like the best game to watch.
It was horrible. I found it smelly.
And I blame Ronaldo for a lot of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I blame him for a lot.
There's other facets though, and
there are. Yeah,
but Anthony needs to be direct, and he needs to.
Yeah,
he needs a right foot.
I think we need to do a feature on Anthony, you know. Like an in-depth player look at Anthony.
I'm gonna wait until maybe after the World Cup, second half of the season. I'll have that conversation. Right now, I just look at it like he's coming to the league. He's trying to acclimatize. He scored 3. He's trying to the team is still trying to figure it out. So maybe, because when I saw Anthony at Ajax, he's a combination type player. He's not just like, he gets into that final third area where he'll do a couple steppers and beat a guy, go past people. But now the league is faster. Your fullbacks are going to be faster. He's got to readjust his way of doing things. And he was a combination player, 1-2s around the box. So, yeah, we've seen he's got talent. The goal against City was magnificent, although United were already in the gulag at that point. Yeah, no. So we've seen what he can do. I saw what he could do at Ajax. He's a combination type player. He can beat people one-on-one. This is something United not good at right now as well, is overlaps. The fullbacks, they do try, but it's not effective enough because Sancho can go past players. We've seen him do it. Rashford could go past players. Anthony go past players. But the problem is that when you have fullbacks who are kind of like stopping before, you got to go. Because if you go, you leave them one-on-one. A lot of time I see United, and I think, and you can see, I've seen Eric Ten Hag like shouting, like you got to, you know what I'm saying? And so they're still learning. I'm not, and like I said last week, I wasn't really worried about the game too much because I know this is a huge transition period for United at this point in time. So is what it is.
I mean, I'm with you. I ain't ready to analyze Anthony yet. However, I will say from now,
he needs to
if he doesn't add
more to his game,
that if he's not more direct, he needs to add directness, and he needs to do a Stuart Downing and learn to use his right foot. Because if you look at Stuart Downing's early career, I remember there was one season, bro, he just started swinging his right, and it was like, what the fuck? And
all of a sudden, now they feel you, and that was, and I don't like talking about this idiot, but Greenwood. That was his danger factor. Is I can show you one way, I can show you the other way. So you don't know how to defend against me. And when you play against players like that as a fullback, you're frightened.
So we know Anthony's not going to become two-footed, but he needs to be able to just swing.
You know what? You're not showing me what I want. I'm going right foot.
Fair enough.
For example, he couldn't score Saka's goal.
No.
Okay.
He couldn't do it.
No.
Which leads us on nicely to Arsenal v Leeds.
Yeah. Leeds shit the bed.
Test. That is, they gave you a
hell of a game.
It was nuts.
I couldn't.
Leeds shit the bed. I think that penalty. There was another contentious decision, wasn't there? But it wasn't given. Was it another penalty?
Yeah.
Or handball or something?
Yeah, penalty. So I'll get. First of all, it was peak.
Kitchen was hot.
It was peak. After Saka scored his goal, we were
under the caution.
Yeah, and then. I went into half time.
I bet Anderson or Arnarson or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but Harrison.
Yeah,
but even before, let's talk about Saka's goal quickly. What the fuck was Rodrigo doing? Did you not see what he did?
Yeah, that's even it didn't even make sense.
Yeah. It's like you said, have it.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? Sometimes
deal with this.
A lot of people don't realize a lot of players get head lost sometimes in the middle of a game. Like they just do stuff because they think it's gonna roll.
Unless it's happened to me. Where he didn't see Saka. Was Saka the player that was closest to the...
Or Odegaard.
Was it Odegaard?
One of them two.
Wherever that player was, unless he didn't see him. That's happened to me before. Like, even though he's right in my face, we're in the opposite colours.
Yeah, you're not looking... you're looking through him. You're not looking at him.
So if he didn't see that player and he thought it was just literally a clear switch, then...
It's a mistake.
It was nuts.
But it's crazy still.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
I'm trying to defend
it. It was nuts. There was no need for you, even in the position where you are. There's no need for you to do that.
Head loss.
You've actually passed it back.
Head loss.
Across the pitch.
And it was like...
he called it.
It nearly went to the keeper.
Not for you, mate.
And there was bare snow on it. That ball, that was.
It was just the most nuts ball I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was crazy. Still,
head loss, man.
Yeah, and Arsenal going to score, but do you know what? Credit to Leeds, like
they picked it back up.
Now, but wait, the finish though.
Oh, Saka.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Chris Mincer. What's up, you, Chris? Shout out to you.
He knows why. I'm not even gonna go into it, but he knows why.
Listen, you know what?
He's a Saka hater.
This guy, Chris. They hate on Martinelli and Saka on something evil.
My uncle done the same.
And you know my problem is, and I'm I gotta get into it now because it's been brought. I had to explain it to Slim, so I gotta get into it. I don't understand. You know when he came in, he said it's an expectation thing. It's like, what was your words about United winning?
Oh, they expected the
expectancy. Ever since Lundberg and Perez went on to greener pastures or retired or whatever the case may be, they think they're entitled to these type of players. I'm telling you for free, you've got two of the most talented young players in the world, hands down. Martinelli is a fucking machine. Saka is a baller. Dudes are telling me Saka's at his ceiling. That's it. He's not getting any better.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what I think it is? I was one of those Nah, I wasn't that harsh on Saka, but I didn't think it would turn out to be. I saw Saka as an Arsenal Elanga. Very harsh, but
That's mad.
But it's very harsh. But I understand it.
They're not the same, but that's how I saw it. Like, you're only gonna go so far. You're gonna take them so far. And then you're gonna be sold to minnows. Yeah, that's how I saw them. But bro, Saka's like he's
balling out of control.
And do you know what I think it is with Saka? Do you know what I actually think it is? I think it's optics. He looks like
he's not doing
mad.
much.
And even as a player, I wouldn't say he necessarily looks like a baller.
Nah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like I'll look at like someone like Garnacho, for example.
Who
he looks like a South American baller.
He looks dangerous.
You get what I'm trying to say? He looks like you want to give him the ball just to mad step over. Saka does like his tops like long, kind of baggy. You get me? He doesn't, and not to say
he's not stylistic. He doesn't look stylistic.
And I think that's what it is.
Listen,
but he's techie as hell.
Every time I see the guy, I'm impressed.
No, he's techie.
Even when it's bad, I'm impressed by how he picks himself up.
You've seen him add to his game.
100%.
Like, you're actually watching him add to his game. You hear this, Chris?
Are you hearing this? I tell you, I don't understand.
You're watching him add to his game.
And then to talk about his tag team partner on the other side, Engine. What a fucking engine.
He's crazy.
That kid, listen, I liked him before I heard this quote about him, but when Kels is telling me about busy with a purpose with my guy,
whatever.
And then he's saying this guy's busy without a purpose. Listen, Martinelli's scared. Listen, you know when I knew Martinelli was the shit? But I knew he was good before this, but this is when I was like,
When Tellers did the madness.
Bro.
When what?
So last season? Last season, Martinelli was about to eat Tellers.
Eat Tellers, bro.
Bad. And Tellers was struggling chasing him. Made a slide tackle and Tellers does this. Come on! And I was like, if you're celebrating to make a tackle, you're done out here. You're done out here. And that's what I knew. I said, this kid is special because he's got this guy on toast.
Yeah.
And he's had everybody he's played against since on toast.
This season, he's been different.
No, you're also supporter, so I understand that you've seen him before I saw him. So I understand that you might be like, I understand you might be like, oh, there was times where I was like, nah, bro, this guy ain't it. But to unearth him after your Pepe fiasco...
Do you know how
that pays for because it does kind of pay for the Pepe issue.
Do you know how nuts and Leahy looks right now? That's why he had to lose his job. Our previous director of football, he bought Pepe.
Oh wait, can I ask? Yeah,
it's nuts.
On Martinelli as well, because I seeing that you lot's documentary. What's you lot's thing? Steve Round.
Yeah.
I remember there's a scene with him at the table with maybe the doctor or another coach. I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
And they're talking about Martinelli, and he's like, and Steve Round's basically saying something to the effect of, he's a player. Like once he gets his run of games,
I remember a coach.
He was like, I love him.
One of the coaches said that to what's your director of football now? Edu. Yeah. Came up to me and said, I love him. I love him. He just, everything you tell him, everything you teach him, he does it. Like,
I think we're talking about the same
scene. Yeah, it's like he just does it. And Edu is like Edu is having that stupid grin on his face. Like, I told you guys. Like, come on, man. But it's like.
That was a good bit of scouting. That one.
Yeah, no, I just look at those two players and I think that's also future.
He weren't even in the Brazilian top league.
No.
I think it was third division, I think.
This is what I'm trying to say. And ever since I paid more attention to him, he's different.
Another unnamed Premier League club turned him down twice. We're not going to name.
Was that us?
We're not going to name.
Was it us? No, go ahead. If it was us,
3 times.
Yeah, but
really?
Apparently, he had 3 trials at United.
United turned them down.
No, but there's a lot of players who have trials and it doesn't look good. There's times where they show up and it just doesn't look right, and then you're like, all right, we don't want them. And then they turn around to be a bad man somewhere else because the environment's better.
Arsenal caught life.
Yeah, for sure.
Lee's grew into the game.
Yep.
Bamford, he's had a shocker. He's just had a shocker. He's missed the pen.
He was do you know what though? He was the game changer.
He was, but I think that injury's done him. Well, not done him, but he's getting back into it.
I think there was a time where he was being mentioned as being in the England team.
Yeah.
And
he was in the England team.
Yeah, and I think he's just kind of
got a
lot of injuries.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I was at my boy's house watching the game, and I said to him, I said, he's going to miss when he stepped up for the pen. I just saw it's something about the way players put the ball down on the spot, the way they back up, confidence. The way they look. It's not even just, this is confidence. I don't think it's, because to take a penalty, you need confidence. But the rest of that's relying on technique and ability and where you're going to put the ball, knowing all that type of stuff. I think I think you just tell, and I just looked at him and said he's gonna miss.
But when
before he even put the ball down,
when I
just
say
said,
confidence, there's a certain confidence. It comes from routine. So when you're saying put the ball down, there's the guys put the ball down. They can put it down 25 times and they're putting it on the exact same place. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's just routine. You do that. You take the same amount of steps back. You go to the left 45 degrees. The same foot's forward. Like everything's the same. And then when Bamford went up, it didn't have, everything was not freestyle, but he was doing everything there and then.
Yeah, no,
it looks a bit.
I just looked at it and I said, "Yep, this is their chance and it's gonna go," and then it went. I think they probably could go on to win the game had they scored that penalty. But
they could have. They've probably given Arsenal. They've given Arsenal their biggest problem. And that's including the game that they lost against us.
Yeah,
it was a tough game. And then right at the end, I thought Gabriel again was on a madness. We thank God that Bamford actually initially pushed him.
Yeah.
The red card got rescinded.
The Gabriel thing is kind of interesting because.
He's a liability at the moment.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's gonna last forever. I just think that at the moment is techie.
All right, remember how we were talking about depth in certain positions,
right?
And we're saying that in Liverpool after Trent, there's no like right backs or whatever the case may be. Our right back at the moment is Ben White.
Right,
he's playing really well at right back. By the way,
but at the same time, Tomiyasu's
actually our right back.
Yeah,
do you understand? Yeah, but there's strength and depth there.
But it's not broken.
Do you understand? Yeah. Remember, Cedric's still around, but
no, but I'm saying for Arteta, he's like it's not broken.
Yeah, no, 100. No, Ben White has been balling out.
Yeah, no. I mean, that could also be the reason why he doesn't get into the England team. Funny enough,
he's gonna go now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going. He's going. Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have to pick Trent as well.
And then he's bought Tomiyasu in at left back.
Anyway, that's another argument. He might not.
He's bought Tomiyasu in at left back. Or Zinchenko's injured. Tierney's fit, by the way.
Yeah, he's fit.
Yeah. But I think such was Tomiyasu's game against Salah. It was so good that he said, you know what, I have to reward it.
Yeah.
Again, there's depth there because if Zinchenko can't play, then Tierney can. If Tierney can't play, then Tomiyasu is competent
fill in
to play at left back.
And you have Cedric just in case if things
Gabriel
go wrong.
better mind his fucking self.
No, but then,
Rob Holding's your next one.
What about the same name? Because I know he's played it before.
Which one?
Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu could play centre back. Yeah, he played centre back for Japan.
Yeah.
I just think, and while that's fine, I just think that
he's just a pure defender.
You don't want to start going to that level.
No, 100%. But we just put Ben White back and put Tomiyasu right back.
But put him.
Bye.
No, 100%. But then with Zinchenko, well, this is the brother right now.
No, because Arteta has to. I'm not going to lie to you. You have to know that. All right, we're not going to win the league. But if you're chasing that, you have to know that this is the level you need to be at, and you're doing a madness, big man, and you need to sit down and hold this. I'm going
to be honest, the situation that Gabriel finds himself in is a similar situation that Mings finds himself in. You can't trust him. And if I can't trust you...
I think the problem is Arteta's not in the best position to try to not trust him right now. No.
In terms of putting White back?
No, it's not. It's not just that. We're talking. So you're saying put White back, put Tomiyasu back at right back, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Your problem is that Tierney is fit right now. Yeah. That's not always the case. Zinchenko is not fit right now, but we don't know. Well, you probably know when he's back or whatever the case may be. Right now, it looks like all right, cool. We could take him out and we could take the hit because we can do the shuffle. But then, like I said, you can't go too far down the line after a while. Because there is a certain thing, there's something that Gabriel brings to the team. Right now, he's making mistakes, yes, but there's something he brings to the side.
What he was bringing to the side, which was that power in the air.
You're saying Saliba's got it, but
Saliba's bringing it to the side.
But listen, I like Ben White, but I've always looked at those two as like those two will be the problem to get through in the Arsenal side. Yes, he's making mistakes right now, but I think he's built up enough equity to see how it goes. I think he'll be okay.
If he has one more shit the bed performance, I'm on to get him out of the team train.
Nah, I hear it.
I need just one more.
I hear it.
I need Ben White right back in the centre.
Tomiyasu. Listen.
Or if you're saying put Tomiyasu at centre back then.
Listen, let me tell you something. You can have Harry Maguire, so you just count your blessings. That's what I think you should do right now. Just let the guy live for a second. Just let him live for a little bit.
But you know what? Sometimes you got to win. You got to win when you're not playing well.
Yeah, 100%.
And Arteta pulled it out, and you know what? I guess it's another experience and another lesson for these.
Well, guys. luck plays a part in the game in any football match, and I think in this situation, like again, Leeds not having that guy And that's a lot of teams in the Premier League.
Segue.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, ask y'all a question.
Ask me. Go ahead, brother.
So, at what point? Yeah, because I I saw the table. I didn't even realize 4 points ahead. I think that's kind of crazy. So, at what point? Yeah,
Do we start taking Arsenal seriously?
Yeah, cause I'm getting that deja vu from Leicester. Like, man didn't take them seriously for a little while, and then you're looking at the table and you're like,
what's going on here?
and then it's like they gave City 3-1, and it's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So at what point?
After Christmas.
Yeah.
So after the World Cup, after January, if Arsenal either extend said gap or keep the gap, after January, I'll be like, uh-oh.
Our games at the moment, I mean, we've got Southampton next.
You know what's so funny? Those are the ones that could be undoings. That's the
Not
craziest
Southampton.
part. No, I know.
I put
But
my
that's what I'm trying to say.
whole
Like,
house.
we'd have also said not Leeds.
No, I wouldn't have. Leeds is one of them. You get what you get on the day. Pick a mix.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Southampton ain't.
The way Arsenal are playing, I'd expected them to beat Leeds without a problem. I think it what happens on the day. A lot of things go wrong on the day, and I think that Southampton are not good by any stretch of the imagination.
Not Southampton.
But you never know.
I think Leeds are an in-your-face team, high-intensity team.
Yeah.
Whereas Southampton, they try and play with high intensity, but they also go 4-4-2.
But then deep it this way, Southampton go 1-0 up and then just have one of those lucky ass. We're gonna sit here.
They don't.
Goalkeeper's gonna make a bunch of saves.
I don't think Southampton have that sit in there in them. Hence why they always get 9.
Yeah.
Like, you got
9.
They ain't had one this year yet, but it's coming. I'm sure.
Even when they're meant to have that sit in.
Might happen.
Might happen this week.
No, real talk. Even when they're meant to sit in, like after like 4, all right, let's just
Everyone chill. Yeah,
They don't.
We'll see what happens. I'm not saying you're gonna lose. I don't think that's.
And then we got Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, those are 2 good games though. Those are two. Arsenal should win these games.
Shit. Make sure my FPL right. Shit.
Again, those are 2 Arsenal should win these games, but it's the Premier League.
Again, yeah.
It's the Premier League.
Just like lastly on this, because I don't want to spend too long on Arsenal. But as I said, and I keep on saying, World Cup break, and then January is crucial.
Yeah,
for me.
After January, if you're still top,
it's crucial because
then I'm like, uh-oh.
That's the time where...
Well, I'm not like, uh-oh. I think City are like, uh-oh. But yeah.
That's the time you can bring in a centre mid that can replace Partey. Well, not can replace Partey, but you know that you've got adequate cover for when Partey does go down again. Because he will.
7 point.
And you've got backups for Martinelli and Saka, even if it's just one.
I think... You know what?
Because they can't play the whole season.
No, 100%. I think... Will Arsenal put their hands in their pockets in January?
Well, Arteta said he wants to sign a centre mid and winger.
They're going
so
to.
They're going to.
Let's
see what happens.
They're definitely going to.
Yeah.
Josh is like, oh... Well, we can get a Premier League title here.
They're looking like a mean Premier League.
Yeah.
Tell me about
Stay on Dad. Dad, we need a better 100 mil.
Dad, 50 mil, do it, man.
We need it, man.
Is that Messi available?
What's that Messi guy doing?
Do you know there's a video of a fan saying to Josh Kroenke, can you bring Bellingham to Arsenal? And,
Is it?
And Kroenke goes, we'll see. And laughs and walked off.
Well, of course, because, I mean, if you, listen.
Do you know how nuts that is?
Everybody.
I'm going to show you the video after.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, everybody in the Champions League has a good chance.
It's nuts.
Everybody who's in the Champions League next season. No, you say that, but then, again.
If by some miracle we won the league, it is a game.
It's not. It wouldn't be a miracle. That would be disrespectful to Arteta. It's not going to be a miracle.
No, I think it's a miracle.
I don't think it's a miracle. I don't think it's a miracle. You know why it's not a miracle?
Not because of Arteta, but because of Haaland in that.
No. That's why it's not a miracle.
What?
Because Erling Haaland and City are doing what they're doing, right? So if Arsenal were to hold them off and win the title, that cannot be a miracle. Look how great City are. You stop the best ever Premier League team from getting the Premier League title. It's not a miracle, bro. What Leicester did was a miracle because they play 1 time a week. If Arsenal win the Premier League title while playing Europa League and having to play Carling Cup and FA Cup at the same time, and they would have won the Premier League, it's not a miracle. I'm going to give all respect to Arteta. I'm saying that right now, right here, so you go back on this episode. If it was to happen, you have to respect Arteta's thing. 100%.
If Arteta pulled that off.
No, for me, it's not a miracle.
But we're saying, all right, we're saying now.
City next season.
We're saying now, it's not a miracle. I'm saying from where I saw Arsenal at the start of the season, if they won the league, it's a miracle.
I don't look at it that way.
I do.
I think if they hold off Haaland and City, shit.
We'll see.
Well
No,
done.
I would say with what you're saying, I would say like that. So if someone were to say Arsenal winning the league is lucky, I would say it can't be lucky if you're beating that City team to the league.
Yeah.
But I think I can say it's a miracle.
All I know is I won't hit the end of this.
No, it will be horrible.
Yeah, it'd be a horrible summer
it'll be
and season.
Summer?
Yes, a horrible 10 years.
I'm finna move to the moon. What you talking about?
I'm leaving every group chat. I'm out of here. I'm not even trying to hear it.
You don't want to be able to handle me.
Bro.
No,
Yeah,
100%. 100%.
Bro.
I'll be honest with you, mate.
I'll be cautiously going into group chats on PlayStation and shit like,
big
who's
man,
in there?
The man would have to delete me.
I'll be like, who's in there?
And even if you delete me, I'm finding your addresses.
I'll never talk to Courtney again.
No.
Oh, yeah, you
telling you,
can't. Him you can't. Yeah,
I'll never
you're
talk to
done.
Courtney again.
You're done.
I'm like, me and Courtney are finished. No more.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's worth you lot doing it. But if it's
not worth you lot doing
it's not worth you lot doing it still. I can't lie.
Haaland, please! Please, Haaland!
I hear it.
But what you have to think, if you lot did do it, yeah, think about how much. Why maintaining is a miracle. How much stars are aligning. That means Saka's continued this form, Martinelli's continued this form, Jesus continued.
Partey stayed fit.
Partey stayed fit and didn't get a bird.
Gabriel fixed up.
Yeah.
Or got dropped and Saliba did a madness.
Ramsdale probably will end up England's number one. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there'll be you lot would have.
Tierney stayed fit for a season.
You lot would have in team of this. We can say from now, if you lot win the league, team of the season, Saka will be in there, Martinelli will be in there, Jesus will be in there, Partey will probably be in there, Ramsdale will probably be in there. You lot will have a minimum of 5 players in there. I think
Saliba
from the start of the season,
Saliba,
that's 6. You lot would definitely have them. If you won the league, you would definitely have them 6 in the team of the season.
Yeah.
So if you go from the start of the season to you lot winning the league, obviously we're speaking hypothetically, it's a miracle.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Me, I'm just saying, I just want to be back in the Champions League.
I hear it. I hear it. So do I.
Don't win the league, please.
So do I. Haaland, please!
What is it you do, brother?
Haaland, please! Haaland, please!